Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Within the Ropes podcast. I am your host, Brian Tronick, and that's right. We are back for another review, the SmackDown review. First SmackDown back in front of the WWE Universe, and today I have a guest with me. I'm not doing this alone. Yeah, I came with somebody. That's right. Phillip of the Bullet Cast, the microphone messiah. You still go by that, right?
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad, baby Huey in the click, he never gets it right. Microphone Messiah, instant classic.
Yes.
25-year-old piece of gold. The X Factor of the podcast game. Future Hall of Famer. I don't know of what, but I'm going in somewhere.
Ooh, talk that shit. Yes.
Y'all don't know.
Y'all don't know,
man. Out here in these streets, they treat me like a tribal chief. I'm no disrespect to Roman. I would never.
Okay.
I would never.
Okay. All right now. The tribal chief. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not a tribal chief. They treat me as a quasi-tribal chief. More like a big dog. Rough. But yet and still,
The big dog.
I'm out here, man. Brian, it's been a long time. You know what? The last time I talked to you, it was with the enemies. We said we were going to be the new nation. I feel like that could be just our tag team name now.
We could do that.
The NU, with the NU, the new nation. You feel me?
Oh my God.
The new nation is in the building.
You heard it here. The new nation. Right here, giving you your SmackDown review. Right here Within the Ropes. Thank you so much for joining me today. How'd you like it?
It was cool, man. I mean, it just felt so good. It just felt good to see WWE in front of fans again like that. And we got a little taste at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, this was great. And the chairman of the board coming out, only saying 6 words, how y'all been or whatever, and then just dipping back out. It was great. I loved it. Sold out crowd in Houston. It was amazing.
It was amazing indeed. The one thing, it gave me goosebumps. I almost wanted to cry.
Yes.
Like you can feel it. It's almost like you're there. I'm sitting right here watching it, and the whole time I'm just smiling like, oh my God, I can't. But you wish you were there, but you feel like you're there. And you're right. Yeah. Vince McMahon coming out. I wouldn't have wanted anything different. That whole crowd erupted as soon as his music hit. Is that like a new thing? The crowd singing "No Chance in Hell." Like, how long has that been going on?
I feel like it's new. Maybe it's just because they're back. They just wanted to sing with something. They just wanted to be heard.
Yeah.
I like them serenading Vince with "No Chance in Hell." It's a great song.
It was fantastic, man.
Absolutely.
It was great. And what a better way to kick it off. There is no better way to kick it off than with the tribal chief.
Head of the table.
Universal heavyweight champion of the world. The head of the table, Roman Reigns. And the Usos, the Bloodline, in a 6-man tag match against the Mysterios and the rated R superstar, Edge. How'd you like the reaction, the crowd reaction for these superstars, for this match?
It was great, man. I mean, I don't know why people were booing our tribal chief. Like, that's stupid. I don't know why you would do such a thing. He's the reason why you guys were allowed in the building.
Right. He got a little bit of a mixed reaction. I heard
it was a pop. Once that music hit, they knew what was up. How do you like the new music, by the way?
I love the new music.
I know you opened up a show with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did. I love it. And I feel like it fits him better. I was almost expecting the old music. So when the new music came on and that graphic hit the set, by the way, did you like the set? Do you like the new set?
It's just a giant screen. It's fine.
It's okay. It's not. I feel like for Raw and SmackDown, it's okay. If it's a giant screen, it's fine. I'm more worried about the product. And if you want to talk about the stages, I would be more impressed if they went and did something more creative with the pay-per-views. That's something that I'm more interested in.
Yeah. Like bring back the Judgment Day set. I don't know. Just something different.
Something. the Money in the Bank's coming. Have a bunch of ladders hanging from the ceiling. I don't know. Do something.
They've done that before. I don't know why they just don't do it again.
Just do it again.
Yeah. But I mean, just Roman coming out there and like you could tell he was feeling it. He kept a straight face. And like I haven't talked to you about this, but this is the Hall of Fame run. This right here is the run that gets him in the Hall of Fame. I know everybody goes in, they like to make that joke, but nah, man, this is the Hall of Fame run. Just he has consistently been the best thing in wrestling, not WWE, not SmackDown, but in wrestling since his return last August. He's been the dude, man.
He's been on top of his game, and he's won. There's been many, but he's probably one of the ones who've benefited from the no crowd the most during this entire time. He's been able to polish his mic skills whenever he's on the mic. I mean, he doesn't really need Paul for that, but he's been able to really channel in and tap into that. Whatever was inside of him, I knew it was in him. We all knew it was in him, but WWE just didn't let him go out there and do his thing. Now he's doing his thing, and in my opinion, I think he's one of the hottest, if not the hottest, in the game.
He's the best champion in the game. Take notes, Kenny. Yeah, I said it. I mean, this is great, and just his cadence and the way he talks to people. Yeah. Like he's doing this for the family, for the bloodline. You don't understand it. He talks about his work ethic, and man, I used to live in Florida for a little bit. I went to the same high school as Roman Reigns and the Usos.
Okay,
a lot of people don't know that.
Okay,
when I used to play football there, I heard about 3 athletes: Emmitt Smith, Trent Richardson, and Joe Onawai. Come to find out, that's Roman Reigns. So all the stuff he's saying, it's a shoot, brother.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact. Oh, man. What did you think about how they started off the match or just the match in general? Like, I felt like it was a good mix of what's to come at Money in the Bank. Not too much, just enough.
Yeah, they gave us just a taste, and that was good. Edge's reaction was great. You could tell he was feeling it. And Edge has been great with this return too. Like him, I don't know, having the crow's feet and the bags under his eyes. He looks like a demented old circus monkey, but I love it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, and even his entrance was just, I think that might have been the loudest pop of the night.
Yeah. Yeah, it had to be. I mean, Dominic, he's been getting better, and Ray's a legend, so Ray's gonna always be good. And just they all mixed well for the little bit that we got, and it was the perfect way to start off the SmackDown.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I enjoyed the little moment when Roman was just toying with Dominic the entire time, picking him up, power bombing him, slamming him on the announce table. Like, that's his thing, right? The announce table. He loves that announce table.
Yeah.
and then going to the crowd screaming, "Acknowledge me." It don't get no better than that, man.
It really doesn't, man. I mean, this crowd was hot for the first time in 495 days, 70 weeks. They're back, and it was, oh God, it was so good. If this was in New York, the crowd would have been hotter. New York or Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait till they get to one of those cities for Raw or SmackDown.
SmackDown's in the Garden September 10th, I believe.
September 10th, yeah.
So that's creeping up. So I mean, yeah, I wonder how the match is going to go with Roman and Edge. I mean, they're going to do good business. Edge at this stage in his life doing probably the best work of his career.
Yeah,
that's crazy, and he had a 10-year layoff.
But I mean, shit. How long was Shawn Michaels out?
He was out for, let's see, what, WrestleMania 14's 98.
98.
He comes back in 2002.
Okay, so it wasn't that long.
Yeah, but I mean, but like, still, that's the benchmark. That's the greatest second act ever.
Man. Fantastic. This 6-man tag match, the Bloodline defeated the Mysterios. They got the upper hand on old Ray. Yo, Ray keeps letting Dominic get his ass kicked, man.
Well, I mean, when you're that much bigger, I mean, when your son's that much bigger than you, how much can you really help defend him?
Right.
Like, you got this, son. You got this.
Sooner or later, he's gonna have to, let him go out there on his own, and he's gonna have to pull back a little bit. We got to see Dominic, see what Dominic's made of without his dad, in the way.
By his side, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, Ray lost to a wrestling move. He lost to a schoolboy.
He did, man.
Lost to a nice little roll up.
He did.
And then Roman trying to give Edge a piece of his own medicine with the cross face with the piece of the chair in the mouth. And
he bent the chair. He bent the piece in half, though.
Yeah, it made
trying
it more,
to break it off.
It made it more vicious, more menacing, And Roman, he's just that powerful. He doesn't know his own strength.
Right.
And then Edge with the spear, which I think he has the best spear in the business. Don't at me. Don't come for me. It's the best. All you Goldberg spear lovers, y'all can go fall in a lake. And then Edge just tapping into that sadistic, twisted guy that wrestled Taker in Hell in the Cell, that put Beulah McGillicuddy through a table and slapped Cena's dad.
Mm-hmm.
He's tapping into his truth right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's great, man. I'm a fan. I love it.
I love it too, man. Absolutely fantastic. What did you think of, I guess, the face-to-face encounter? I guess they keep teasing it. They're telling us it's going to happen. Edge and Seth Rollins backstage. What'd you think about that?
I'm waiting, man. Once Edge came back last year, I'm like, okay, who can he wrestle? AJ, that has to happen. Roman, sure. Rollins, because of that one moment on Raw all those years ago when Rollins had his foot on Edge's neck.
Yeah.
So that's most likely going to happen at SummerSlam, and it's just going to be good.
Oh yeah.
It's just going to be good.
It's going to be damn good, man. There's a lot of theories, is Seth Rollins going to interfere in the match at Money in the Bank to set it up? Is he going to cash in? And I actually said on one of my reviews, I forgot what it was. I said, what if Seth Rollins wins Money in the Bank and then cashes it in, and once again ruins the one-on-one match that Edge truly wanted and should have gotten from the get-go, right? Ruins it, makes it a triple threat, obviously ends up losing anyways. Roman Reigns retains to then set up the match between Edge and Seth Rollins at SummerSlam.
I don't know, man.
It sounds like a very WWE thing to do.
Absolutely. They've bastardized Money in the Bank so over these last couple of years, and this is my favorite match of all time.
Yeah,
my favorite match concept. I love it. Just let whoever's gonna win Money in the Bank, let them hold the briefcase for a little bit, have a nice cash in and a pretty decent run or whatever.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I could see, Roman, just beating Edge, because Roman doesn't lose that championship until he beats The Rock. That's how I look at it.
That's how I look at it too.
That could be in Dallas. That could be in Hollywood. Yeah. Roman can have this title until 2024. We don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the universal title, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I could see Edge just walk into the back, or just all dismayed, I thought I had him, and then Seth just ambushes him and curb stomps him, and we don't see Edge for a couple weeks. Yeah, I think that's the way they're gonna go.
Oh yeah, for sure. What'd you think about Sami Zayn coming out to address? I knew they were gonna do this. I knew they had to somehow put a microphone in Sami Zayn's hand and have him go out there in front of the live crowd and just say what's on his mind, get it off his chest. And then, of course, we got the return of Finn Balor, the Prince.
Bro, do you know how royal SmackDown is? The Tribal Chief, the Friday Night Messiah, the Prince, King Nakamura.
Uh-huh.
Come on now.
Royalty.
I mean, I popped. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah.
I thought maybe Finn was going to go dip his toes in NXT UK with the match finally had the match with Walter, but Walter's injured or whatever. Mm-hmm. I thought, okay, maybe he can come back to NXT and mess with. I don't know who we could go with. Maybe he could reunite something with Adam Cole. That's what I thought was gonna happen. But I was like, oh, okay, all right. Finn's back on SmackDown.
Even Raw. I thought it would. It was a possibility for him to go back to Raw, considering they seem like they're in bad shape right now.
Yeah.
They're in a tough position.
I think once the fans come back, I think they'll be all right.
I think so too.
Just bring Keith Lee back. I don't know what's going on with that. Just
please
bring him back, and all will be forgiven.
I think so too. The fans are the energy. They're the battery to the WWE. That's what makes them what they are. So, and we saw it tonight, obviously.
Yeah,
with from the fucking start all the way to the end. But yeah, Finn Balor coming back, I thought that was cool. Didn't say anything at all, did he?
No, just he hit the final cut, shotgun drop kick, coup de grace.
Yeah,
that's all you really need.
That's it, man. That's it. I kind of wish that maybe he'd have came back with a new theme song, maybe.
That suits him.
You think so?
Because fans get to do the arms and all that other stuff,
which they did tonight. And that was good to see.
Yeah, like that mass shot of everybody doing it. So I think that'll be his theme for the remainder. It's fine.
Yeah. We got to see Shotzi and Knox back in action. I said on Twitter, this was the first rematch with fans back. We're seeing this match again. Shotzi and Knox going against Natalya and Tamina in another non-title match after they beat them last week. I obviously didn't realize it until I noticed Zelina and Liv on commentary. Okay, this is Money in the Bank promo. There.
Yeah. For Tegan Knox, I mean, she's had injuries upon injuries. I felt so sorry for her. I'm happy for her now.
Oh yeah.
Shotzi Blackheart, that's town business. You feel me?
Town business.
That town business, boy. I mean, to see her wrestling at Hood Slam to come to this, shout out Shotzi. Shout out.
For sure.
I mean, and then with the commentary, look, Selena Vega, I'm glad you're back. I love you. Liv Morgan, baby girl, love you. That I got annoyed. I got very annoyed. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You Liv like, you want to go, bro? Come on, bro. You want to go, dude? Let's do this, dude. I'm like, okay, all right.
It was a little. I was like, oh, they have to have them on commentary. Like, they could have did that backstage, honestly.
Tell me why my dumb ass thought Carmella was on commentary for a little bit. I was like, who's Liv talking to? Carmella? I mean, I know they had like a little thing, like a little beef going or whatever.
Yeah,
and then they showed Zelina, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh shit! All right.
yeah.
That's one way to get people annoyed of her, just like that. I mean, people are already annoyed of the fact that she's back. So I mean,
yeah, I know everybody talking about unionization, and WWE's terrible because they won't let her to do what she wants to do, and she came back. Where are all of you? Where are all of you now? Yeah.
Talk about it.
Shut up, didn't you? You care about. I'm gonna go on a little rant. I'm sorry.
Okay, dude.
You people,
please.
they let these people go during a pandemic. Blah blah blah. A week goes by. Nobody cares anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, guys. Mass companies let people go all the time. Why don't you like talk shit about them? I'll tell you why. Because it's not in the public eye.
Oh.
That it's just that simple. If AEW releases multiple people that, it's okay, it didn't work out. Tony Khan's doing what's best for the company. Yeah, well, hey, Nick Khan and Vince are trying to do what's best for everybody too.
Hey.
Yeah, actually, it's not even. I mean, Vince gets the final say, sure, but Nick Khan, coming from a business experience, and a very well business background, he's like, okay, we could put money in this department, but we have to let so and so go.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the nature of the beast. It happens, look, Drew McIntyre got released and he was in 3MB. He came back and became WWE champion. So these people aren't gone forever. Look at Samoa Joe, look at Selena. Perfect examples. They'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a promo for Money in the Bank. Knox and Shotzi get the roll up victory on Natalya and Tamina. Shout out Natalya. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. She's got ring gear. She's got ring gear for days.
Ring gear for days. Yes, sir. And then just Tamina just laying out Liv Morgan. I was like, oh damn.
Yeah, I like that.
Damn.
See, I like how they laid them out, and I love that aggressive, mean side of Tamina and Natty.
I'm just waiting for Tamina to get a singles run with the title. That's all I want, dude.
Yeah.
That's all I want, bro.
I don't know, man. It would be nice. It would be nice. Shit,
Like,
the way
what-
Natalya's been wrestling, I kind of want her to get another singles run.
Like, could you imagine this big ass swerve if Tamina like won the Money in the
Shit.
Bank? I would have been like, oh, okay.
But you know what? See, and I said, and I like that, right? But then creatively, it's just like, well, they kind of swerved us and had Otis win Money in the Bank, and we see how that turned out.
Well, Tamina, she could have just a badass run. You know, like I think she's finally getting her flowers. Like you saw it at, like when they won the titles and whatever. I feel like she's finally getting her flowers, and let's cap it off with the run with the world title.
That would be excellent.
Yeah, that's it, man.
That would
Like,
be excellent.
you know, like there's the age-old adage, you don't deserve this, but sometimes people deserve it.
Yeah.
And like she's one of them. She's been here for a very long time. I mean, second generation, daughter of a Hall of Famer. Let's just do it. Let's just let her have it.
And see, every time I see her wrestle, I think, but then it's just like, I mean, she doesn't really have time to she doesn't have much time to be in there.
She's in her early 40s. It's now or never.
Now or never. And see, as she's been wrestling more, I've been seeing, okay, Tamina can go. Like she can go. She's not that bad. Like she's solid.
Yeah, solid as a rock.
Solid as a rock indeed. Speaking of women and women's championships, Bianca Belair defended the title against Carmella tonight.
It was. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. The Carmella's portraying the gimmick that Vince has been wanting people to portray since it feels like 20 years now.
Yep.
Just this blonde bombshell. I mean, he tried it with Trish, but he found out Trish could actually wrestle.
Yep. Yep.
He tried it with Emelina, didn't really work. Lana. So I mean, Carmella, she's portraying it, and Carmella, she's kind of underrated. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Carmella's kind of underrated.
I think she's definitely underrated. Even when she was on Talking Smack last week, she was talking about all of her accolades and accomplishments, all the people she's beaten.
Yeah,
I mean, the list is pretty heavy there. I mean, she's got some pretty big names on that list.
Charlotte Flair.
Flair.
I mean, from where's Charlotte from?
The Queen City.
When we debut as the new nation, that's where we're gonna be from.
we gotta get Greg Hamilton to say it, man. We gotta get him. He gotta do it.
Absolutely, man. But Bianca, I mean, she's been doing well. I mean, she had a good dance partner for a couple months with Bailey. I mean,
yes, she did.
Bailey MVP of probably just the pandemic era in general. Absolutely. Especially that Performance Center era. She really like showed out, you know. So hopefully she gets well soon. That's some more town business
for sure. For sure.
But yeah, I mean, I think both women worked well together. Nice little pop for the hair whip spot.
Oh yeah.
Which okay, you did it for the live crowd this first time back. Sure.
Yeah.
Don't use it again for like 6 months.
Please don't use it again.
Yes. I
agree.
Just keep it in your back pocket. You break it out at the Rumble. Yeah. You know, break it out for those bigger shows.
I want it to be one of those moves that organically happen. Like, don't force it. Don't force it on us just for a pop. It was like you said, it was good tonight. But wait a little bit. I think the Rumble's appropriate.
You know what I want? I want her to use it as a submission hold, like an STF, and she wraps it around their neck or their mouth, kind of like, you know, Edge does the bar to Roman. I think that would be cool. That'd be a cool spot. That'd be a nice visual.
That would be a nice visual.
Yeah,
that would be a nice visual.
How have you felt about Bianca's run so far?
I feel two ways about it. I feel like it's a little bit underwhelming because of the pandemic, to be honest, because of the no crowd. It hasn't been that long since Mania, so I don't want to judge too hard. I want to give her a chance now in front of crowds. I'm a little critical on the pod about her promos, but I know half of that is creative and what they write for her, and she's got to say it. But I'm big on if somebody writes something for you, you got to make it your own. You got to go out there, you got to execute it. And some people can do that, some people can't.
John Cena said it best.
Mm.
If they give you shit, you make it good.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at SummerSlam. I mean, the rumor is like a rematch with Sasha, but what if the man comes back?
Man.
Be like, the man started here on SmackDown, and I want back my SmackDown Women's Champion. I can't do an Irish accent, but
you were almost there.
You fella, start talking like Sheamus. But you get what I'm going with. I think that would be cool. That would be badass.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Have you seen Becky lately? She's looking ripped.
She's in shape, man.
She's looking like she's ready to go.
She's ready. I don't know when, I don't know where, but she could definitely be used, especially with the absence of Bayley. It seems like Shotzi and Knox, even though they're, known names and from NXT, it seems like it's going to take some time for them to get the crowd behind them, I guess, especially as a tag team. I don't know, man. But the Bianca Belair and Carmella match was decent. They went to commercial break, I think 1 or 2 times. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to keep up.
Yeah, they got a 2-seg match, 2 or 3-seg match. That was good.
Yeah, it was cool. Bianca Belair hit the KOD for the win. I wasn't expecting Carmella to win this match at all.
No. I mean, KOD is a perfect finisher for Bianca also.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm a fan.
I think she was a little. I can always tell when a wrestler is a little nervous.
Yeah.
I feel like she was a little nervous, a little giddy, a little excited, but hey, she's professional, man. Truly went out there and got the job done and retained the title and looked good doing it. So I was pretty happy about that. Alpha Academy, Otis. How do you feel about Otis, the new Otis, and what Chad Gable's doing with them?
I like it. Put the tag titles on him.
Put the fucking tag titles on.
Otis could be like, you see, Tucker, this is what you held me back from.
You know what? Again, that would be a Vince McMahon thing to do, is fucking release one of the partners and then put the titles on the other with his new partner.
Sidebar, in my Dave Dutra interview, he said if Otis ever gets released, there's some money to be made. Remember when they beat Dutra and AJ Kirch for the Yolo County tag titles?
Oh my, yes.
The cardboard one?
Yes.
hey man, they were shipping those things out to like Japan, so there's some real money to be made there. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah, man, Otis. I mean, it's different. He's mean. He's nasty. I like it. I like Otis being a mean guy. Chad Gable, he's obnoxious.
He's an obnoxious little fella.
Yeah, man. This is a lot better than Shorty G, so I'll take it.
A lot better, and he's on TV. He's doing something. Yeah, I like it, man. It's unfortunate. Like, they have so much talent. Well, not so much anymore, but they still have a shitload of talent that they could use. Obviously, when Bayley went down, that's one person. What'd they do? They called up 3 girls to SmackDown. You know, it's good. It's a good thing that they have talent. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it's not good. They're just laying around. They're not doing nothing." Well, I mean, hey, next man up, next woman up. When something happens, which obviously something bound to happen, they're going back on the road. They're going to need people for live events. It's a good thing. But Otis and Gable, they didn't really get too much of a reaction tonight. But I enjoyed Otis. I enjoy Otis now, his character, what he's doing. Chad Gable, obviously on TV. I got something in my fucking eye or something.
Oh my God.
What the hell's going on?
It's the light shining on the potential tag team title run of Otis and Chad Gable.
Sheesh. You might be right. They had a backstage moment with Cesaro, and I look, man, I see a lot of people complaining. Oh man, Otis, Cesaro, not in the Money in the Bank match, just to feud with Otis. Yeah, why not?
Hey, you never know, man. Live events are starting up again. Let them work out the kinks. Give them a big match on SmackDown or on a pay-per-view. Yeah. They might do good business.
Oh yeah, Otis and see, Cesaro is one of the more liked guys too. So why not? Why not have him beat up Cesaro? Everyone's behind Cesaro. Everybody loves Cesaro. You give Otis more heat. Otis could be world champ one day. You never know.
Let's see where he is in 6 months. Let's see. We don't need another Oh God, I don't even know who to compare it to. You know what? I just don't know who to compare it to.
Oh man, his match with Cesaro though, it ended in a disqualification. Chad Gable wanted to stick his nose in the
Yeah,
business. This wasn't
yeah.
really much of a match. This was kind of a
Nice German suplex by Gable.
yeah.
He gets hit with the elevated European uppercut, and it was leading towards the swing, but we didn't get it.
Nope.
No. You gotta,
Everybody on the edge of their seats. They said,
you gotta go over to the Peacock for that.
And I knew it was coming too because they showed the little video clip of the swing at WrestleMania.
They'll probably have Gable wrestle Cesaro on Money in the Bank. Give him 15 minutes. It'll be good.
That would be good. That would be good. The main event, man. First of all, wait, before we get to the main event, Baron Corbin, what the fuck is up with this?
Bro, I feel so bad for him. Like, I donated $200 to his. Why didn't they just say GoFundMe? Like, I don't.
And then I was confused because on the graphic it said
Corbin Fund Me.
Corbin Fund Me, but he said CorbinFund.com.
Yeah, I don't. He look, he's discombobulated. It's okay. Look, I like Baron Corbin, man. I've been a fan of his since he was in NXT and he didn't speak.
Yeah.
That was like that was early 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been on the Corbin train for a while.
Yeah.
I thought he should have won the world title.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't happen.
Nope.
I think people do genuinely like him, you know, and he's tapping into something else too, man. Like he's showing a different side of him. And so he's not obnoxious. He's not yelling at the crowd. He's sorrow and in disarray. He can't have the Wagyu beef. His daughter has to eat SpaghettiOs out of a can. I guess you can get lead poisoning that way.
Come on, man.
Y'all don't know, man.
Yo, he was money tonight.
Yeah, he was. And if you follow Corbin on Instagram, like you can see he does live a pretty lavish lifestyle. Yep. He does buy the more expensive meats and he and the watches and the chains and the clothes, and his house is really nice.
Yep.
And I think they should really run with it. You don't hire actors, use his real family. Yeah. And like show him living with his in-laws.
Yep.
And like have his wife, no, you have to sleep on the couch. And then like have him sleep on an air mattress and like he's lying there and it deflates. Yeah. I think that would be good. Just like really
money.
Just really run with this and then have him gradually like get opportunities at different things. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I wish they would do that. This honestly sounds like something that we would more likely see on NXT TV.
Yeah.
But I know WWE is more than capable of doing it and doing it at the highest level. So
Absolutely.
It would be nice.
Like have him go to the absolute, like MVP had a losing streak during like his later in his first WWE run. Mm-hmm. He had like a losing streak. He lost like a lot on TV. Yep. And then he finally won the big one and got a huge pop. Like Corbin, he just needs to lose, and lose. Yeah. And then like win something that means something and then just gradually just keep coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll eventually, like right now, the fans aren't really onto it, but eventually it'll get to a point where he's going to go up against somebody that the fans really hate. And like you say, he's going to get that win out of nowhere.
Who would that be though? Who do they not like? I mean, they don't like him.
Man.
I'm really trying to think, like, who do they just not like? He has to wrestle Eva Marie or something.
That would be
that's
perfect. You know what? We'll have to wait and see. Fans are back now. We kind of that's a good question. We don't really know.
Yeah, he has to wrestle her for the emancipation of Dewdrop. There we go. There was a fatal four-way tonight, though.
There was a fatal four-way. Started off pretty hot. Kevin Owens hitting the stunner on old Corbin. I feel bad to get him out of there. I knew that was going to happen. It was almost like they did it on purpose. They knew the crowd was going to chant what? Here comes Kevin Owens. Doesn't say a thing. Crowd's chanting what? Hits him with a stunner. Beautiful.
It would have been, I don't know why, but if they were in Texas, like it would have Austin just walked out, stunned him, and went home. That would have been
Man,
great. That would have been pop of the night.
that would have been a pop of the night for sure. That would
Yeah.
have been a pop of the night. But yeah, man, Fatal 4-Way, Big E got a nice reaction.
Yeah, yeah, he did. I'm a fan of Big E. You know, he had his nice little run with the IC title, and it's been
Yeah.
kind of slow getting back. Money
Yeah.
in the Bank could be the coming out party for Big E.
It could be. He had a segment backstage interrupting Heyman.
Yeah, which people really thought after the loss of the IC title, that's where he was going to go.
Mhm.
I think he'll be I think he'll be a credible threat to Roman.
Yeah.
You know,
What do you think about the rumors of him heading over to the Raw side and breaking up the New Day, possibly going after Kofi and all of that?
apparently the New Day was supposed to have been broken up 5 times already.
Yeah.
But here we are.
He even said in an interview that Vince asked if they would break up after WrestleMania, and they were like, "Nah."
I mean, they could be the only group that never breaks up, and I think people will be fine with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, him going over to Raw, they would be together, but I think we need to get E versus Roman, so he should probably stay on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he should stay on SmackDown. That's a good way as well to keep the title on Roman, stretch it all the way, like you say, to Dallas or even to Hollywood, whatever. It's a good way to have more competition. And of course, with the draft and everything happening here in a few months, I'm sure people are going to get shifted around. There's going to be more fresher faces for Roman. So
Yeah, I mean, if they can speed it up to where with the whole Roman thing, like the rumor is Cena Roman at SummerSlam, which
right,
the promos are going to be excellent.
man.
But let's say we get that. Let's say Brock comes. Have you seen Brock lately? Have you seen the ponytail?
I did see the
Brock?
ponytail.
I like ponytail Brock. I'm not mad at it. I like
told
he's hip. The Brock party's in full effect, bro.
Right, for sure. I told my wife, I was like, he wouldn't dare show up on WWE TV with that ponytail.
You never know.
But you never know.
You never know. Like, let's say Roman beats Cena at SummerSlam. Brock comes back for the Rumble. Roman beats Brock there. Let's say we hopefully get Rocket at Dallas. All right. Boom. That happens. And then let's say E does win Money in the Bank. And let's say like Roman beats him so bad to where he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say the SmackDown after or whatever. Let's say he cashes in on him there, or just cashes in on him in general.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, and the point is, whoever beats Roman Reigns for that championship, they get the rub from beating the guy who beat the guy who ended the streak.
Mm. That's true.
It cycles all the way back, because when Brock was on his tear after the what was it? After beating the streak and winning the championship and all that,
he went
Roman
went
was
crazy.
Roman. I mean, we could talk about Goldberg, but like Roman was the guy to really like beat him.
Oh yeah,
at that SummerSlam in 2018, it actually meant something.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. So it cycles all the way back, and that's just continuity and storytelling like that. But I'm excited to see what happens.
Definitely. This Fatal 4-Way though was a good match. Again, a nice sneak peek to what we can see on Sunday. Kevin Owens doing crazy shit already. I'm like, bro, save it for Sunday.
Oh yeah, you put Nakamura through the table, jumping off the ladder, and he did
elbow drop off the ladder onto the table.
Did a tope con hilo at the start of the match.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Big E with his suicide spear, Rollins head hitting the ladder, Nakamura with the diving knees off the apron.
And that was great too, seeing you kind of understand, like Seth Rollins was just like, all right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all fight. I'm out of here. I don't need to do this. You know what I mean? And then, like you say, Big E with the spear on the outside, hitting his head. I was like, oh shit, I hope he's okay. We don't need anybody getting injured. Anybody else, because can you imagine? Like, I get scared every time I see Roman getting ready to wrestle. That's why I'm like, no, save him for pay-per-views. Can you imagine Roman Reigns having to get injured and having to give up the championship?
Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. That's not going to happen. That's not gonna. Nope. He will be out 6 months and keep that championship. Nope.
Come on, Phil. What do you think?
Absolutely
Otis,
not.
Universal Champ.
Absolutely. Oh, God, yeah, you're delusional. You've lost your mind. You've lost your mind. My picture of Arn Anderson is looking at you with disappointment.
Old double A, huh?
Absolutely. No, Roman, I don't care if he's out for 2 years. He keeps the championship with him. Nobody else can get injured. Please, no.
Yeah,
No.
Don't do it. So would you say Seth Rollins won this match tonight? Would you say that by them having Seth Rollins win and having that moment of going up on the ladder, grabbing the briefcase, that he is out? He's obviously not going to win Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I didn't realize this is only going to be his second Money in the Bank match.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, wow. Yeah, shout out Seth.
He's kind of been on top. I mean, he hasn't really had to compete in the ladder match.
He's been mixed up in like bigger storylines, like the championship or Triple H or whatever.
That's what makes it. That's what, in my opinion, that's what makes this fun. Like, I know a lot of people were disappointed that Cesaro didn't qualify for the match, but I'm like, yo, like Seth makes it interesting. He won it. He cashed it in. In my opinion, the biggest cash in of all cash ins.
It's the biggest. It's not my favorite.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, Ziggler.
It's my favorite. I was there. It is my favorite. I was crying.
Yeah, I mean, the Ziggler cash in is my favorite.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Let me back up for a minute.
Okay.
The Dolph Ziggler cash in. It's a tie. Reason why is because I was extremely upset that he didn't cash in at WrestleMania 29, and 2, CM Punk didn't defeat the Undertaker streak. I was very mad. WrestleMania 29 was garbage to me. I was like, I hate it. I hate this. I was so mad.
That was Taker's probably last really good match.
Yeah.
It's funny. I'm looking at my autographed Ziggler plaque of the cash in.
Oh man, dude, that was the talk about goosebumps.
Yeah, man. I remember, like, I hopped up off my couch. I pounded the pavement. I started doing the yes chant in my living room.
Dude.
My mom was like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Ziggler won the world title. That's what's wrong with me." You know what I mean?
I'll say this. In my opinion, that's one of the biggest Raw after Mania pops reactions that I've heard.
That's when Raw after Mania really started being a thing. I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, if Ziggler beats Roman, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
It should have been me.
Exactly. Look, if he had beaten Kofi, I would have been fine with it. I
would have been fine with it too. I was fine with the feud. I was absolutely fine with the feud. I was cool with Ziggler getting his opportunities and whatnot. I thought him and Kofi had some good matches. I don't know what all the hate was for. I thought Kofi had a really damn good run too, man. Okay.
Yeah, he did. He had a nice 6 months.
Then it all came to a fucking crash.
Yeah, I mean, looking at Money in the Bank this Sunday, I'm going. I don't even like Matt Riddle, but I feel like it's either going to be him or E.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was seeing some rumbles on the Twitter of Riddle winning and handing the briefcase over to Randy.
Here, Randy, I did this for you.
Oh shit!
And then that promo on Raw, like, we're just talking about everything. I feel like that promo on Raw where he was like, "I'm really high." I bet you were.
I bet you
were. I bet you were.
Oh man, yo, good times, man. Good times. So, would you say that this that tonight's SmackDown was a good start to? You would hope a new start or new beginnings for WWE going forward.
Yeah, man. I mean, the last couple months they were just going through the motions because it's the Thunderdome.
Yeah,
but I think business is about to pick up.
Yeah,
I think we're about to see some really good stuff, some more compelling storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are going to be written off TV for doing things they shouldn't be doing outside of the ring, Jimmy Uso.
Yep. You know that's coming.
Yeah.
You know that's coming.
Yeah.
It might have cost them the SmackDown tag team titles, to be honest.
That is a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's going to get good. And then on the Raw side, Lashley, he's just tapped into something. I keep saying tapped in, but it's true. He's just tapped into something great. They tease the breakup with MVP. Don't do that. Don't ruin it.
Please don't.
Don't ruin it.
But now I hope we get a more serious, not just Bobby Lashley, but MVP also, because MVP has kind of been off his game.
Yeah, man. Give me that ghetto strong style that he had in Japan with Black Dynamite. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it'd be something special.
It could, man. This is great, man. I'm excited for them to go back on the road. I'm excited for them to come back here to the Bay Area. And they're going to San Diego. They should just come up here.
They are. They really should. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah. I'll take a house show. I just want something.
Something, man. Actually, I think it's funny. It's crazy because before the pandemic started, I believe, what was it, Extreme Rules or one of those pay-per-views was supposed to come here.
Extreme Rules was supposed to come here, and that would have been cool.
Cool, man. I was looking forward to it. But now we get to look forward to everything. We get to sit and watch with fans and not be bored of the lazy piped in crowd noise. I kind of felt like I heard some of that tonight, but maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. But I like I said, I'm just so excited. I'm just happy.
Yeah, for sure.
It just put a smile on my face to see. It just felt normal as normal could be.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna see the different towns, how people are gonna react to different superstars.
Yeah.
Hell, there may be a town that just loves Roman. We don't know.
That's true. And there might be a town that absolutely fucking hates him, and I can't wait for that one.
You know what? They need to go back to Philly with this Roman, where it all started.
Mm-hmm.
Where it all went. Yeah.
Yes.
And Philly doesn't like to admit it, but they've cheered Roman before.
Yeah.
They like that Rumble in 2015. They booed the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward to that TLC, they were cheering for him to beat Sheamus in that match. They don't want to admit it, but it's true. Yeah, they need to go. Yeah, exactly. Philly, Chicago, especially the Garden. I'm excited to see how all of these places react to this Roman Reigns.
I'm ready for him to get a mic and say what's on his mind.
Yeah.
That's going to be very interesting.
Just be like, acknowledge me, bitches. Just be like, y'all a bunch of bitches. Just shit on the town. Y'all a bunch of bitches.
We got a couple of bitches and Edge called Roman a bitch and all type of shit tonight. So that was also cool to hear as well. Like let the wrestlers go out there and like sound real. You know what I mean? If it's gonna be scripted, at least make it sound real and make it sound like some shit that me and you would say if someone was pissing us off and we had a championship match coming up. I'm not gonna be like, you know what, Phil? Darn it.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I could just hear the scripted promos. Yeah, just be real, man. Just be like, all right, bro, you can talk your shit, but I'm still gonna whoop that ass.
Exactly.
Take your title, yes sir.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Exactly. With the head.
Yes sir.
Whoop that ass, Oos. Yes sir. Oh man, this is great.
Hey man,
exciting.
Fucking fantastic, bro.
Oh my god, I love this.
Hey man, well shit, that's all for SmackDown, man. Look, man, Phil, I appreciate you coming on the show, reviewing SmackDown. Thank you, my brother.
Hey, no, thank you, man. I've had a blast doing this. I guess I'll plug everything that I do.
Please do.
All right.
Please do.
If you want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at HeelAntwine, HeelAntwine. The Bulletcast, that's my podcast. That's on Instagram and YouTube at Bulletcast on Twitter. We've done some cool stuff. Dave Dutra, we've had the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase on.
Sheesh.
Yeah. And Juicy Finale, Midas Creed, D Rogue. world's freshest tag team, just like some of the best the Bay Area has to offer. And like we've had other big names on there. Like just go to YouTube, go down the playlist rabbit hole, you'll find it. I'm also on In the Click with Baby Huey. I talk AEW on there, so follow that wherever you listen to podcasts, all social media. And yeah, man, thank you so much. Brian could potentially become Bulletcast champion on Sunday.
That's right. He's coming for it.
He's in.
From the Queen City.
Yes, sir. Diamonds are forever. So is the microphone Messiah. Good night, everybody.
Sheesh. Have a good one, wrestling fans. I want to say thank you once again to everybody who tuned in to tonight's review. SmackDown. It was great. Once again, shout out to Phillip of the Bulletcast again for joining me. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. It was great. Make sure you guys follow Within the Ropes on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you guys follow Brian Tronick on Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube. Go to withintheropespodcast.com and just find it. It's there to subscribe to the YouTube and do all that good stuff. Big weekend. Slammiversary is tomorrow or today, whenever you're listening to this. Slammiversary. So we're going to check into that, do a little review of that. And then, the big one, Money in the Bank, Sunday. So stay tuned. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And like I said before, have a good night.